はい、どうも。ホグワーツレガシー続きやっていきます。今回これ伝説装備で揃えてます。ネックレスだけ足りてないんだけど。
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for someone as court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother until. Never mind. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning.
じゃあ呼び寄せよう。
Accio! Yes!
Accio.
な
You'll
あ、
have
マ
to
ジ
do
で
better
苦手だ
than
な、これ。
that. Accio!
止め方がわからんのよな。
Yes!
話せばいいのか。ああ。
Accio!
もうふざけんなって。全部話せばいいのか。
How about that? I won!
もう一回。
Good match. Care to have another go?
But of course.
Splendid! Accio!
うまいね。
Yes!
オッケーオッケー。全部話せばいいんだ。
How am I to top that? Accio!
お、あざっす。
Yes!
オッケー。
How am I to top that? Accio!
ああ、そうなっちゃうんだ。
What was I thinking?
Accio.
オッケ
How am I to top that? That settles it then. After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
ー。次は1回で勝つぞ。
Accio.
だいぶクエスト消化できてきたね。あと2つ。 あと2つやったらメインクエストガンガン進めるか。
Seems a pleasant enough little place. That crate of Chinese chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp.
I can't decide what I enjoy more, killing beasts or skinning them.
If we can't even agree on something amongst us, come out.
It's Totalis.
Nah, you want to leave it at least a week before you go poking about the track.
はい、じゃあいつだけ死刑執行人のスピードを遅くする。OK。
Now you've done it.
Arrest them and then
Surprised you're
Nani?
not fighting Trot? What? Expelliarmus? You ain't wearing that goblin helmet, Stoll. You and your miserable plant.
arrest them and then Glacius, Defendo, Expelliarmus, Confringo, Incendio.
Now you've gone too far.
Confringo,
硬いな。
Expelliarmus, Incendio, Defendo.
OK。
The beasts are safer now. Revelio.
ドクシーの卵。
That's one crate in hand. I only need one more.
Ah, これ直すだけのやつっぽいしやっとくか。
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
あともう一個。
Merlin himself would be proud.
Where others see darkness, I see bright opportunities.
Tricus Totalis.
Something not right here. Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
はい、前だけやで。
Your life ends here. Trolls, but hey, that's my... It's Norman Treadwell's little saviour. Well, it's the one who took the goblin out.
Expelliarmus.
Give it back.
武装解除ね。
That all you got? How did you survive that heat?
Glacius.
Ringo!
Arresto Momentum.
This is not going well for you.
Confringo.
なあ。 ああ、なるほどね。あれが爆発攻撃か。
Aloha Mora.
かわいそうに。さあ、お逃げ。
Revelio.
お、ディフェンドのレベル3いいね。ん？待って、どこ？そんな遠いのね。
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
An intruder!
I can see why Feldcroft needs help. Ranrock's loyalists are hiding out near Feldcroft. They must have the other crate of Chinese chomping cabbages.
バカバカバカバカバカ。
Afraid to fight? Sworn. What's going on out there? Who's out there? Show yourself. If you're Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time. Go and patrol. Like I ain't got nothing better. Somebody there? Hello? Someone out there?
なんであいつ。びっくりしたわ。めっちゃ来んのかと思った、こっち。なんであいつら。
Who's there? Oh, there's a hole in my pocket.
もうめんどくせえ。
Trafficus totalis. Revelio.
フェルドクロートに。
That's all the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
あっちか。
It's like a place right out of a story.
Hello there. Do you have the special delivery from my dear friend?
Hello, Mr. Ndi?
Yes, he told me
こ
to
れ
expect
何？
you.
うんこ。
Do you have the Chinese chomping cabbage?
I have them right here.
The same foul curs who, I'm willing to guess, Feldcroft owes a debt of gratitude to you.
What do you have for sale?
At last, some reinforcements. Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins. A pleasure doing business with you. Have Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
よっしゃ。で、トロール倒して、
I take it you're Alexandra's friend. Petremicus Totalis. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Incendio.
なんで
Protego. Stupefy.
顔面にぶつけてるよな。
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Incendio.
撃た撃た
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
よっしゃー。
But the hamlet needed to be saved from that troll.
叩かない。まだ今日。なぜかより凶暴になっている。ごめんね。
Not sure how I'd. It's done, Alexandra.
倒してきました。
Took care of him.
My troll? What? Oh, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I wish things could have turned out differently for him.
There wasn't much you could have done. He was beyond training. Tried to kill me the entire time.
Goodness. I'm glad you're all right. You're very brave. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated that troll. It was Troll something or other.
Vanquisher?
Yes, that was it. I suppose it's your title now. I need some time on my own. But truly, thank you for what you
中
did.
華な服着てるね。
The Troll Vanquisher. Suppose I did earn the title. Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
どこだこれか。魔法のかかし。よしよしよしよし。じゃあやっとこそメインクエスト行きますか。セバスティアン。セバスティアンも遠いな。
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
どっち？
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
なんか怪しいよな。
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
なんか服すごいことになってるけど。
Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
すいません。急に女服、女子服じゃないそれ。なんとか1500になって。セバスチャンバグっちゃった。あまりのショックで。
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how
ど
Sebastian's
うなんだろうね。本当にないのかな。
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Confringo!
Expelliarmus!
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is over.
Wait a moment.
Aha! There you are.
Confringo!
Don't have time for this!
Let's go! Expelliarmus!
痛っ。痛い。ああ、倒しちゃった。ああ、倒しちゃった。ちょっと。
Rather unwise coming back this way.
痛っ。痛い痛い痛い痛い。 だレンジャーを探してたら撃ってー。
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Arrest the momentum. Defender.
You can't stop us.
Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Did our spells glance off me?
Incendio.
So
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Reparo. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Revelio.
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor
ほう。
centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
ランスロットさんたちの代の先生かな。
Confringo. Revelio. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment.
Oh.
I'll explain in a second.
ランスロットさんが救った場所。
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
救ってもらって先生になった女の人の家か。
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers. Revelio.
Look at this.
Confringo. Someone piled this here for a reason.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Confringo. Lumos. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
Lumos.
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
どっちか。
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
古代の魔術の紋章みたいなの。
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then. Revelio.
いい友達や。
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
急に怪しすぎるだろ。
How many times must I tell you? We are a Chudley Cannon family.
何が出た？天文学の授業。何を口論しとるん？大広間。いやー、入れないんか。こっちから入れそう。
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport.
Yeah,
Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
頼んだぞーい。
I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
じゃあ天文学の授業受けに行ってみるか。
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy
Shah.
is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain
Akai
hazy
sweets,
to
eh?
the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
ノリノリやん。
Here, I can adjust that for
No,
you.
no, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put
なんか
in
じわるな
stargazing
今の。
hours outside of class. Is that
全然
clear?
綺麗じゃなかったな。
Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again. We Ravenclaws must stick together.
アミちゃんか。
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope?
I have a spare one you could borrow
いい
for
や
the
つ
rest
や。
of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some
見ればわかる。
reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
I have the telescope.
下ろさせない。
It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
星見台。
And you need someone to help find it.
I do.
あ
Are you
あ、
in?
なんか、
No one from the
あ
Gobstones
った
Club will
な。
go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there.
これ
I
ちゃん
promise.
と主人公の影が映ってんのか。すげえな。
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform.
Revelio.
Something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore. It's not that.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Oh. ことざ。
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Oh, これでチャレンジ解除。なるへそ。一箇所覚えてるし見に行くか。確かそこの下なんだよな。あった。不死鳥座。なんだこれ。占い師。よし、次。ファルバートン城。はい、開放してありますね。ナティって何してたんだっけ？なんか調べさせてたんだっけ？
Over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down
はいはいはい。
for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Revelio.
ほうきダメか。
Accio. I wonder what that does. Accio. That didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force.
何
Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio.
勢いが足りてないって。
Flipendo. Descendo. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Descendo. Reparo. Defendo. Wingardium Leviosa.
むずいな。わからんな。この先をどうしたらいいんだ。はん
Confringo. Revelio.
勢いが足りてない。
Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Depulso.
いけるんかい。
That did it. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Confringo.
静かにとは。おお、邪魔だよ。
Glacius. Dead end. Must be another way in. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
こっからいけそうだけどな。
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
飛ばすな。
Depulso.
わかんねえんだ。
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Hello, mother.
What is the main keep? My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast.
あら。ああ、やめろ、バカ。
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back up.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. Revelio.
すごいな、ちゃんと
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
シーンが切り替わらずにスッて始める感じいいですね。これは押すのか引くのか。引いとくか。いや、押すべきだったか。OK。んでおうす。
Not the safest place to sneak into. Revelio.
優秀だな、こいつら。
Revelio.
Time to teach someone a lesson!
I could swear there's something. What does it matter if they're still alive? Concentrate on the spoils we'll be leaving. I thought you had me there.
だー、バレた。危ねえ。あいつらが吹っ飛んでくれたからよかったな。
Aloha Mora. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
どっちだ？何ここ？
Reparo.
ああ。降りるなら降りて。降りるなら降りて。
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Confringo. Expelliarmus. We'll pay for that. Defender. Incendio.
強俺。
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
バーバリアンズ。これ。
Revelio.
不死鳥だけは見つかんないんだ。
Confringo.
ファスリット。
Revelio.
おー、いた。
It's all right.
あー、2匹いる。
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Homora.
なんだ、ホモラ。
Hurry.
「ハイウィングいい子」。え？おお、運転じゃないの。操作できる。やば。ちょっと棒読み。主人公棒読みなのウケんな。いつの間にあっちに乗ったの？
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
上昇加工。
It's incredible, isn't it?
すげえ。やば、マジ映画じゃん。お水チャポチャポできる。ハリーポッターのワンシーン。かわいい。
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
やったー。アイテムって言うなよ。かわいい。
I need to race now, my friend.
走れる。バツで飛ぶ。早いのかこれさ。あ、早いわ。
Faster, Highwing!
Please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
やばー。
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
感動だわ。またこれやろう。やばー。最高だな。かわいい。ほんでどこ行くんだっけ。インベントリーはどんなもん。18か。売りに来たいか。利用負荷。あ。
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Slow down now. There we go.
はい、行こう。で、どうやって降りんのこれ。あ、ちょっと、しまうの口笛吹いて呼ぶとかじゃないんだ。
Here's one of those tables. Slytherin scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
うん、こっちか。サソリ座。4種類もいるの？出し入れすんのやめてくんねえかな。ちょっとだけかわいそうなんだよな。
These rocks have seen better days.
Ah, さすがに飛んだまま入れないのか。慣れるしかないか。
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
で、逃がした子供たち。逃がすために回復してきた子たちを引き渡そうか。
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
あとはお願いします。
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
クルーシオ。覚えれちゃうんですか。あ、でも使わないかな。ちょっと今回は闇落ちせずにやっていこうかな。2周目に引き継ぎとかあるんだったらね、闇落ちしてもいいんだけど。ん？
What will I do without her? Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf biscuit was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vision. I tried to fight back, but I was no...
I'm sorry about your
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one cop. Oh, my poor biscuit.
I'll keep an eye out.
How kind. If you do see her and can bring...
絶対救ってあげます。
And be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
800メートル。あ、解放してねえや。あ、待って、星見が。
Knowing a meat he's likely studied here. Revelio.
ん？今夜じゃん。ああ。え？オッケー。獅子座。
This looks intriguing.
It's すごい操作がちゃんとしてんな。小回りが効かないようになってる。
Poachers. Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful. Totalis.
動物もどきだけ残して、あとは倒しちゃおうか。あ、2人いると動物もどき。まあ抜け目。よし。あとは。
It might have gone more to plan if you'd paid attention to instructions. Cleaning your ears out.
デパルソってどっちだっけ？これか。
I really do. I'm a lot to get off
Potato. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Arresto momentum.
Potato.
Stupefy.
Repulsor. よし。なんかよくわからんけどうまくいった。
Revelio.
お、古代魔術の集中力いいね。
Aloha Mora. Which Which one of you is Biscuit? Professor Howard will never believe this.
全員捕まえよう。こいつ。
Levioso. Oh, look. Revelio. Levioso.
どれがビスケットなんだ？
Revelio. Levioso. Everything's all right now.
はい、おいでー。次。めちゃめちゃおるな。
Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. There, there.
かわいいな。よし。上の拠点も潰そう。こっちゴブリンの拠点か。強い。オッケー。あぶね。よし、戻ろう。なんだっけ、ホグズミードか。ガーナフさん。
Oh, my dear Biscuit.
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt?
If it weren't for me, I suspect those poachers would have flayed her alive.
Oh, perish the thought. Thank Merlin you were able to save her in time. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing.
I'm glad she's safe now.
Oh, that is a oh, my sweet little... As I said before, you've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
どういたしまして。 残りの子たちは
Sorry if there's a smell.
引き渡します。あ、レアな色だ。
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
なんか星印ついてるやつは希少な色らしいね。なんだ。
Pardon me?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-Tuba pus. Booba-Tubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-Tubas, but they grow wild. So you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
急いでちょうだい。
Forbidden Forest for Booba-Tubas. I hope it's worth the risk. This is where Sakurissa said to go. Now where are those Booba-Tubas?
何かの巣があるんだけど。モリトロールさんが。
Just my luck, troll.
硬っ。こんなレベル離れてないのにな。危ない。オッケー。オッケー。鼻くそゲッチ。
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Revelio.
こっちじゃねえのか。晴れ草。またトロールいるやん。
Confringo! Rookwood don't go down easy.
Revelio. That should do it. I'd better get back to Zacharissa now.
No! Reducto! Confringo! That's proper feeble! Reducto!
It's Totalis.
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy!
はいはい。
Incendio!
まずい。
Expelliarmus! Defender!
縦攻撃は防げる。
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Protego! Incendio!
何？
Expelliarmus!
オッケー。あ、ついでに IH 潰してこう。
Revelio. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
動物もどきのレパルソ。こいつらみんな背後からやってくれと言わんばかりに後ろ向いてるな。
You're the one who stole the goblin helm.
めんどくせえな。
Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus!
いた。
Protego! Stupefy!
Somebody paid attention in defense.
Levioso! Accio! Defender!
オッケー。
Aloha Mora!
はい、もう大丈夫だよ。
Revelio! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy!
Eight legs is simply too...
Revelio!
これなんかある。あ、まだ捕まってた。
Aloha Mora!
お逃げ。逃げないの？
Levioso!
あれ？逃げるのかな？あのまま置いとけば。 待って、また拠点あったな。どんだけいいんだよ、こいつら。やべ。決闘者は残しとかないと。ほんでデパルト。Okay.
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
残酷。
Revelio.
あ、こんなとこに宝箱あったんだ。かわいいんだよな、こいつ。あ、ごめんよ。
Saccharissa, I found the book with tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
腹立つな。
Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet.
いいね、お金めっちゃ貯まったけど。
You be sure to stop by soon.
でも使い道がなくなってきたな。レシピとか買っちゃったらもういらないもんな。
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
じゃあ次回ディークと話すところからやろうかな、また。じゃあ、バイバーイ。